Welcome back to my Northwest adventures. Today I am traveling out to Shi Shi Beach, located on the very northwestern tip of the Olympic Peninsula. On this trip, you will need to stop by Port Angeles at the ranger station to get a wilderness pass. Once you've reached the Makah Reservation, you will need to obtain a tribal pass, which can be picked up at the local store over there. If overnight hiking is involved, you will have to park at one of two locations available. These two areas are about half a mile away from the main trailhead. Both of these locations can be seen on the left side of the road as you get near, with signs advertising for parking available. Keep in mind that this parking lot here is only for those that are doing this as a day hike. Right off the start is a cool path that goes through a thick forest for a short ways. Eventually you will meet a crossroad. Stick to the left as you progress your way toward Shi Shi Beach and then eventually Point of the Arches. Currently in this time of April, about 80% of the path is all mud, so be sure to bring some good hiking boots or find the occasional side path that avoids the muddy parts of the trail. In less than 2 miles, the view on your right will begin to open up. As this view opens up, you'll see more and more of the ocean. Not far from that vantage point, the trail will look like it will be coming to an end, but off to your right is a downhill climb to get to the beach.
As we can see here, it doesn't look like the tide went up too far.
For the best exploring opportunity, it is best to get here when it's low tide. Hiking will continue for another 2.5 miles before you reach the Point of the Arches, seen far ahead. Bobby here had the urge to get some extra sun rays in. Do be mindful of the waves that approach here, as some will extend a lot further than some may realize, as can be almost seen here.
Oh shit!
2 miles after we got to the shoreline, we started getting a pretty good view of the Point of the Arches. There are several camp spots available around this area. You might find the occasional deer around here.
Well, you want to come out this way, huh?
Here's a camp spot right here, nicely above the tide line. I was trying out some new camping equipment I got here. It's a small, portable burner, very handy for heating up water for those instant dehydrated meals you might have. This lighthouse right here is several miles away at the very tip of Washington.
Your head off. How much? All of it.
Although it is early afternoon, I always have my urge to get my sleeping area set up.
It's a little dark.
There's a grand view to wake up to, or fall asleep to. Bobby here saw a hammock that a past camper had made. Eventually, a little bit of boredom got to me while relaxing that afternoon, so I decided to make some small fire starting kindling. So much effort in prepping a fire. I was then hungry. And so, the waiting game starts. Fortunately, it doesn't take too long to wait for water to boil. And ever so slowly, that sun got lower and lower. I was actually surprised how long it took for that sun to set. It reminded me of a scene from the movie Bedazzled. Eventually that sun was setting, and it was well worth the wait. The best part of this trip is yet to happen, as we wait for the afterglow to settle down, as we wait for the stars to begin to appear. Unfortunately, the battery to my camera had depleted too much for me to be able to get any time-lapse footage that night. Clumsy old me in the morning. What's a guy gotta do to get his breakfast started? As I waited for that water to heat up, I took a moment to experience the morning scenery. Eventually, we began our slow way back that early morning. Don't forget, we had to park a short distance away from the trailhead at private property. Parking here is $10 a night. You can conveniently walk up to the left of the building, as there is a box there where you can fill out an envelope and put your money inside. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to keep up to date with the latest episodes, click subscribe.